of the event was to raise awareness to the significant issue that veterans have with transitioning home and the lack of resources there to support them through that transition. And while our government's gotten better at helping those transition home, it's still not where it needs to be. And so I think it's up to the private sector to raise awareness and funds to help these veterans get the care they deserve. Why did I decide to be part of the event? Honestly, it looked like a great physical challenge at first, and we got through negotiating whether I would be in it or not. Shannon vouched for me as the only non-team guy and only civilian to be in the event. From there, it became something totally different, from a physical challenge to something that became more and more important to me as I was more and more aware of the issues that veterans face in transitioning home, and became more emotional. And the more I got to know the people behind the event, the more I got to see the effort that was being put in, the more I got to know the cause, the more I got to interact with our own employees that shared their stories, the more committed I became. It was one of the most significant things, if not the most significant things I've ever done in my life. I don't think you're ever a part of that community unless you make the sacrifices to go through buds and do what they did. So I could never even begin to imagine what it's like to be accepted into that community, but to be amongst them for a day together to work as a team, raise this awareness and raise these funds, and doing it in an arena like New York City with the Statue of Liberty and 9/11 Memorial it was overwhelming. It's a day I'll never forget. And one thing that struck me more than anything with the SEALs, and it just continues to stand out more and more as I think back, is there is confidence there within those men that it's like nothing I've ever experienced. But what was not there was ego. And that to me was one of the most profound observations, was that it was always about the team. They're purpose-driven, they're confident, but it has nothing to do with individual ego. And I thought that was a really kind of a profound impact that they had on me while we were there. The overwhelming emotion of the day leading up and the day of and days after is gratitude for the opportunity to be there, gratitude for service, gratitude for the sacrifices of all those that were there and those that unfortunately aren't there anymore. It was just an overwhelmingly impactful experience that I'll forever be grateful for, and I hope that we can continue this journey and continue to get every veteran off the street.